What is up? It's your girl, Miss Poetica 85, and I am back with another one. I will be doing a poetic piece for you guys. And this one is actually a fan poem. It is an ode to one of the beautiful voices of a friend of my Right About Now group, and he is awesome. So I took some of his works that I heard and made a poem. And it's called Yes, I Took Your Poetry and Wrote a Poem About You. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Dear, for namesake, let's just say Lone Wolf, I've been watching you. Not in a stalker type way, but like they say, a wolf watches the moon, admiring its beauty and waiting for the perfect moment to howl at it and say, thank you. I don't want you to think I'm crazy, unless being crazy about your poetry counts. I know it was corny. Okay, I take it back. But I can't seem to take back my thoughts. I remember the first time I heard you speak. A 4x4 right about now virtual screen popping out on my laptop. You sounding like a teacher, me a student taking mental notes, your words serving as a buffet, me the fat kid who couldn't seem to get enough, so I indulge in your metaphoric feast every chance I get. You, the postal worker with words here to deliver something. Sacred words. Like God himself came down and penetrated your thoughts, allowing your fingers to imitate his thoughts and write some holy shit. And all I can reply is holy shit and OMG. But I remind myself you are not a God. You're only human. A man. A simple man who is not confused about the kind of man he wants to be. A father. The father. Not afraid to hold his son's hand for all eternity and remind him not to become a semi-man who can only measure himself on a scale of aggression because his only value is found in what he can take away from women. To not be ashamed if you come to love a million of them, or if one hand covers your body count of them, or if past shoulda, coulda, wouldas don't make you regret standing still and waiting for the right one of them. As a woman, most guys have left my poems invaded. Angry and hurt, my pen spills like a suicidal fool, spilling self-destruction and ready to wage war on the arms and spill blood. When all I needed was a word to rock me in its arms. Offer me a sense of security, maybe a sense of escape. It is not impossible that your words are my addiction and my recovery. Like the wind, your hands spin magic onto blank pages, like Houdini unveiling the blueprints to his greatest escapes. I am in awe. Like hope in the palm of my hands pressed to my face, mimicking emotions like a 6-year-old little girl, favorite doll clutched tight, and walking through the doors of the real world for the first time. Your words are hard to let disappear. Like the eraser in the hands of an artist who is uncomfortable with the work that he must do. Yet, I find comfort in them. Maybe your vulnerability shields me from my own emotions, like a stranger handing me an umbrella allowing me to get out of the rain. But I have to admit, I have grown fond of the rain. I used to find it to be the only confidant that lets me combine my tears within it to hide them. The rain gave me an excuse to stay in the house and not have to admit how lonely I felt. Yet lonely enough to write poems, because the first to write poems are always the lonely. Yet, here your poems are. An open door that has kept my heart company and my mind, well, open. I am beyond privileged to have witnessed the words your hands have birthed, only to be reminded it is like kisses to my ears from the sun when you speak. I don't know how these words will make you feel. They are only meant to be as sweet as grandma's sweet potato pies. I don't know if you've ever made sweet potato pies, but whatever you make next, don't forget to share the recipe. So that was all, guys. Tell me what you think. You like it, love it. Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to share. Feel free to like and definitely subscribe. More coming soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's Miss Poetica 85.